Hi, good afternoon. How are you? Today I'm going to talk to you about how to get a 9-band score in IELTS. Everybody's interested in getting a 9-band score? Yes, I'm sure that all of you want a 9-band score. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. How to get a 9-band score. You know, students all over the world miserably fail in the examination, or they don't get the required score in the examination because of various reasons. And today I'm going to talk about the problems which affect many of the students, especially in the case of speaking. Why don't many of them get the required band score of 9 or 8 or even 7? There are reasons. So I'm going to talk to you about that thing today. You know, when I'm going to discuss the stumbling blocks for getting a 9-band score. For example, today I'm going to talk about the non-linguistic and linguistic parts. For example, non-linguistic means something not connected to language. Okay? I'm not going to talk about language first. Then I'll be talking about the language second. So there are people who speak beautiful English, perfect English, King's English or Queen's English, but they don't get the required score in IELTS. Why? Is it because the grammar is poor? Is it because the pronunciation is poor? There are various factors. But there are some important aspects you should all be aware of. One of them is the mind. Okay? First of all, let me ask a question to you. Where are the tests conducted? The tests are conducted in 5-star hotels. For example, here in Kottayam, it is done in Arcadia or in Windsor Castle, in Cochin it is Le Méridien or places like that. Okay? These are the places where the tests are usually conducted. Not usually, always conducted. For a poor girl from Kattapana or Idukki, she has never been to such a big institution, a big hotel, imposing building. You know what happens, she is afraid. She comes to this center, she hires an auto rickshaw and goes to the testing center, and she's this imposing building, she's afraid. Oh my God, I have never been to such a place. So what happens? Tension mounts. She's afraid. And she looks around her and she sees hundreds of cars, Audi, Mercedes, and different types of cars. How did she come here? By an auto rickshaw. So she compares, a poor lady, coming from a distant village. So she has tension. So she walks up the stairs and she sees a group of people sitting. They are receptionists in the hotel with the bob hair and British English. They ask a question, "Madam, what can I do for you?" And the lady tells, "IELTS where?" with her English. That's her English. So what happens? She's very much afraid. Already she's tired. Already she's exhausted. And she is tense. Do you think she can get a better score? Why? Because she has a negative mental attitude, that we can say. Okay, she reaches there. Before she enters the the testing cabin, again the negative thoughts keep on coming, and she is being troubled by the negative thoughts. Okay, she is almost tired. If there is a meter which can nurture her tension, the meter may break her, because that's a tension. Okay, you put herself in her shoes. She's really tense now. Do you think that she will perform well? Why? Ask me. Why does she perform well? Because already her tension is there, and tension has gone too much. Too much tension. That's the reason. Okay, now my question is, what should we do to get relief from the tension? What should we do to get rid of the tension? Is there any way? What's the way? I'm going to give you the techniques for that. I'm sure that you want to speak with confidence, with courage. Okay, you want to get a 9-band score? And I'm going to talk to you some mantras. I'm going to discuss some mantras with you, some techniques with you, which will be greatly helpful to get a 9-band score. Okay? I'm not talking about language now. I'll talk about language later. I'm going to talk to you about the psychology or the the right healthy mind to get a better score. That's what I'm going to do. What should you do? Okay, you're waiting in front of the testing cabin. Okay? Test is going on. All right? How do you feel? How do you feel? Tension. Your heart beats. Okay? You feel like trembling down. You feel like, falling unconscious. It can happen. So what's the way? Before you enter the testing cabin, you have to do three mantras. I'm going to give 3 things you have to do. First one is you should do a deep breathing. Usually when we are tense, you can also write down if you want. When you feel tense, our breath is very shallow. You just look at any person who is tense, that's the way he breathes. There's no deep breathing. So what I tell you that before you enter the testing cabin, you should have deep breathing. 6 times at least or 10 times at least, depends on the time you have. This is called IELTS pranayama. What's it? IELTS pranayama. You wonder, there's a pranayama for IELTS also? Yeah, there's a pranayama for IELTS also. So before you enter the testing cabin, my dear students, you should do the deep breathing. Do it. Say. Once again. Oh, you are relaxed and you're completely relaxed and you're peaceful, okay? And there is less tension now. First thing, deep breathing. And second thing, progressive relaxation. Progressive relaxation. From the zenith, that means from the head, from the forehead, your eyes, eyebrows and eyelid, and your chin, and the chin and your cheek, every part of your body should be completely relaxed. From the top to the bottom to the toes, you have to relax. So how to do that? Look at me. Look at this. Feel tension. Say, everybody. No. Feel tension. Tension. Feel it. And then command, relax. Enjoy the feeling of relaxation. So like that, every part of your body can be relaxed. This is called a progressive. Why is it called progressive relaxation? It's called progressive relaxation because every part of your body, one by one, you completely make it relax. So first one, deep breathing. Second one, progressive relaxation. And third one is creative visualization. Visualization is a very, very powerful tool. For example, in the United States, in the sports arena, in the sports, visualization plays a major role. You may have heard of a very famous American athlete called Carl Lewis. One day, Carl Lewis was interviewed by the newspaper, by the press people, before the Olympic. Before the Olympic, he was interviewed. And they asked the question, how many gold medals are you going to get this time? He said 6. And they asked the question, the Olympic is yet to happen, and why do you say that you only got 6 gold medals? You know what he told me? I have only visualized the 6 gold medals. I already got them in my mind, and I am confident I'm going to get it. You know what happened? In the real Olympics, he got 7 or 6 gold medals. How did it happen? Because he already created in his mind the imagination was powerful, and whatever he created in mind became a reality in the real life. That's what happened in the case of Carl Lewis. If he can do it, that you can also do that. If you constantly tell your mind that I have got a 7-band score, 8-band score, 9-band score, and you walk like as if you have only got the 9-band score, you will get it. The Bible says very clearly that whatever you have prayed for has been given to you. So walk like a person who is victorious. So thank for the prayer. Thank God you have already given what I have asked for. So you have such a faith you need. So visualization is a very, very powerful tool. For example, imagine a lemon. Okay, how much an average lemon does weigh? How much does an average lemon weigh? 5 grams, 2 grams. Okay, and your name? Raji goes to the kitchen and she opens the door of the fridge and there's a lemon and she takes the lemon. How does she feel? Very cold. Very cold. Okay? And she goes to the kitchen table. She takes a sharp knife. She cuts and cuts and cuts. And what is there? On the table, there is lemon juice. So she takes one piece of the lemon and shakes it with her mouth, and she starts biting it or squeezing and biting. And there's what is there on her chin? There is lemon juice. Okay, so she keeps on biting, and at least all of you have some hormone. You have some saliva in your how it happened. Is there a lemon here? Is there a fridge here? But I have used positive hypnotism, practical hypnotism. I made you think and visualize. And as a result of this visualization, saliva has started, has come to your mouth. Because of your imagination, because of visualization. So visualization is very powerful. So what I'm telling you is that before you take the test, you should visualize that you have already got a 8 or 9 band score. So from today, you should walk like a person who has got 9 band score. How does she walk? With the courage, with the confidence. You are not like a person who has got 5.5, because you already got 9 band score. Why should you be afraid of anybody? You are very confident because you got 9 band score. The body language changes, everything changes because you got a 9 band score. So the way you walk will be very different from a person who has got 5 band score. You got 9 band score. So from today you should walk like a person who has got 9 band score. Are you ready for that? Yes? So 3 things you have to do before you enter the testing room. What are they? Deep breathing. Next one. Focus relaxation. Next one. Creative visualization. Then only you should enter the testing room. Then how do you enter the testing room? That's another question. Some of the people, some of the candidates go to the testing like a supersonic aircraft. They crash land. Sometimes they sit on the chair of the tester and ask question to that person. No, you should walk. How do you walk in the testing center? Some of the walk, they walk in the testing center, there's a chair and trips on the chair and falls down. Why? My mind is full of darkness. I'm so afraid. So how do you walk in the testing center? Tell me. Like a supersonic aircraft? Like a meteor? No. Walk gently and gracefully with a smiling face. How do you walk in? Walk gently and gracefully with a smiling face. My dear students, you may ask me, I'm almost shivering, I'm almost trembling down, I may fall down any moment. You can easily say that I should walk gently and gracefully with a smiling. It's not going to happen. But you have to do that. You should walk gently, gracefully with a smiling face. How can you do that? Is it possible? It is possible. There's a reason. There's a famous psychologist, the father of modern psychology is a man named Professor William James. Have you heard of him? He said, you cannot control your feelings directly, but you can control your actions, and by controlling your actions, you can control your feelings. Once again, you cannot control your feelings directly, but you can control your actions, and by controlling your actions, you can control your feelings. That's what Professor William James said. He is the father of modern psychology. So that's what I'm telling you. Even if you're terribly afraid, even if you fall like shivering, even if you fall like trembling down and falling unconscious, you should act as if you were confident. Like this. Walk gently and gracefully with a smiling face. And when you change your physical posture, it can change your mental state also. For example, how does a person walk? A very discouraged person, he walks like this. I'm very tired, I'm so unhappy, I'm discouraged like that. And William James tells him that you have to change your posture. You should walk like this, sing a beautiful song, hi, and smile and laugh. Within a few seconds, his mental state will change. So by changing your physical posture, you can change your mental state. That's what Professor William James said. So for the 3 things, deep breathing, progressive relaxation, creative visualization. After that, you enter the testing room and you enter gracefully and gently with a smiling face. And you sit down on the chair and the tester asks you questions. How do you manage the question? That is something I would like to discuss in the next session. Thank you very much.